And the thing is, I don't even mind watching. Right. It doesn't bother me because I know what the Academy is about. Yeah. It's kind of like my Paul Blart discussion with you.
Right.
Like that movie's just it doesn't matter enough for me to hate it.
Right.
And this movie, the Academy Awards, it's just kind of like I never expected them to have a Batman nominated. I thought, hey, you know what? This might be the year they surprise me, but if they don't, I'm not surprised. Right. So let's go move on.
I was conflicting myself about watching it because I would love hanging out with you guys. But, like I said, the awards, they really don't mean shit to me. If I do see them with you guys, it's only because I want to have a good time hanging out with you guys.
Look, and if it's a live broadcast,
who wins
it could
what.
be fun. Yeah.
It doesn't change my fucking world.
Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Anyway, all right, so let's go ahead and...
email time.
Email time.
It's been a while. Here. It's been a while since we had the Let's Do This email time.
I have a... Yes. I think
Dear Corey, does Batman carry condoms in his utility belt?
I think I'm. What? Hey man, I think I might have some. Email music.
Oh,
last week when I was staying with Joel.
Oh shit.
We found this music that.
Yeah. Joel, my old partner.
Man, we found this music, and I'm going to re-record it.
Yeah.
But we found this music from this guy that we used to work with.
No shit.
I'll probably get in trouble for playing this.
Oh no!
But this dude,
fuck it. Let's get in trouble.
Okay, check it out. I heard this dude went off and camped out for like a month. Like went to a cabin or something in the woods and camped out for a month to make some music for a game or something. Mm-hmm. And this is one. Now you're gonna be amazed by this. Seriously, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not joking. No, I'm not joking. I'll do a disservice by trying to re-record it.
All right.
But this guy went off for a month and made some pretty incredible fucking music, man. Mm-hmm. And he didn't do it with a whole lot of resources. Let's take a listen real quick.
I'm listening.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
What?
Wait a minute.
Big booty bitches. Big booty bitches.
Take my headphones off.
Oh my god.
Rock!
How funny. A song about rocking, and there's obviously no rocking and rolling going on. It's more like an R&B song about rock and roll. rock and roll. Whoa.
Okay, granted, somebody else put the music to it after they found his vocals. Okay. They found his vocals. It was it was almost like they went out. It was like the Blair Witch Project. Like they found a tape and on that tape,
and they were like putting that shit together.
And on the tape was rock, rocking and rolling. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're gonna rock. I told Joe so we can be legal. I'm gonna go and re-record this and use it somewhere in our podcast as a theme song. With that music.
Nice.
It's like he's singing about rock and roll, but it's got a techno beat to it.
It has a techno beat and it sounds like an R&B song for some reason. Rock and roll.
Girl, I'm gonna rock you.
Rock.
I'm gonna rock with you.
Oh, no. Stop.
Rock! I love the part where it's like, rock! That
shit is coming straight from his soul.
From his ass. Rock! All right, so our first email here is from Leo. And Leo spells his name Lio. I'm suffering over here. But he says, hey, Corey. He says, I've got a few ideas, reminders for the T-shirts. And he says, here's some of his slogans for T-shirts that we can draw pictures to or something.
Big bucks. Yeah,
these are good ideas too. Yes. One is, I'm a goat and I eat my own milk. That will not go away, man. Why is that fucking around, man?
I don't know. I'm shocked it's still around. And I don't know how that happened.
How did that get started? I don't even remember how that started anymore.
Came out of my mouth.
I guess.
It was one of the. It was one of the suggestions for a show name. That's how.
No, that's what it was. We were talking about goats or something, and you said,
Yeah, I don't
you
even
said,
know what the
you
fuck
said,
I was talking
no,
about.
you said, yeah, man, a goat.
Half of this shit I don't even remember.
Yeah, you said something to like, man, yeah, goat eating his own milk or something like that. And then somebody made the suggestion for the title of the show be,
Right.
I'm a goat and I eat my own milk.
I know. I don't know
And
where
now-
this. I don't know where this shit comes from. Yeah,
But it won't go
I
away.
think I got a virus or something.
So I keep saying that's the alternate name to this show. It's Let's Do This, aka I'm a goat and I eat my own milk.
Well, as long as the kids are loving it.
Okay, here's one. Get to the chopper.
To the chopper. Oh,
That's
boy.
another T-shirt design. Another one is Holy Jesus. That's your a camel toe design. No, I ain't having it.
And that I would love.
Another one that says I'd survive disaster movie, and of course,
Okay.
good shit beer.
Good shit. Good shit.
I thought about that one seriously.
Good shit beer?
Yeah.
All right. As long as we got the bum with the no teeth.
I will find a picture
We
of a
will.
bum.
Don't worry.
I was thinking about finding a picture of a bum, paying him some money, and saying, "Can we use his rights?" And
I'll contact Rick, the guys who go and record the Night of the Living
your,
Bums.
your friend who exploits the homeless.
Yes, we'll get one of his buddies to take a picture.
All right.
He'll sing to us, "Don't be afraid of the dark." He'll sing us some Iron Maiden songs.
Okay. We have an email here from Chase.
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 Okay, is this okay? If this is the Chase I'm thinking of, he
Chase
finally
has a-
got his email.
Okay, Chase, you're on then.
All right, there you go, Chase.
Chase says, hopefully that title got your attention. My question is, title for this is, question for Let's Do This, question for Let's Do This. No, that's not what got my attention, so you failed. My question is, we have been told the origin of Spill.com countless times, but where did the name Spill come from? That's a good,
Yeah, Corey, this is more in your.
okay, yeah,
Ballpark.
all right. Not a bad question. Oh, when we started Spill, we were trying to think of a name, and my whole thing was, do not have something that says movie this,
Right.
real that, like REEL.
Movie reviews.
Yeah, big something reviews, blah, blah, blah reviews, Newzoo reviews. I said, look, let's find something that's not even movie related. Let's
Yeah.
just find something that's just a word out of nowhere.
Right.
And the president of the company at the time, a guy named Seb, called me up and he said, Corey, what do you think about Spill? I was saying, well, first of all, I like it. But then I said, why Spill? And he said, because that is available. And
I guess the one I was fighting for, jizz.com, that was.
no, that wasn't around. I don't think that would have been good. We would have had a huge gay membership. And Spill.com before it was equipment and products for oil spills. Like if oil polluted areas or something. Like if you had an oil
do cleanup
slick,
work?
yeah, they clean up, something like that. The reason why I'm rambling right now is because I don't know if it was for huge oil spills that happen on the ocean or if it was like you had an oil slick in your driveway and you need to clean that up. I just went there real quick and I think it was a site for major oil spills. So whatever happened with that, they closed their site, and Seb said, I think we should get it. And he said, and I said, well, you know what? That makes sense too, because I don't know if you thought of this, but if you really want to push it, I hope people don't think this, but if you really want to push it, it could be like, okay, yeah, we spill the beans on stuff. We spill the info.
Oh, yeah.
on it.
When you mentioned that name to me, that's the first thing. I mean, first of all, I was like, that's what I thought of, spill the beans as far as movies and stuff. But I was like, you know what? That name just rolls off your tongue. That's like it's easy to say, it's easy to remember. I mean, for crying out loud, I definitely think we got real lucky with that name. So
Yeah, no, we
And
did.
I like it.
Yeah, it was funny. I think Leon hated the name at first. Leon would think about
What does he know?
Well, Leon would think about something. I got to give it to him because he's a well thought out guy. Don't get me
Right.
wrong; he's one of the smartest guys I know. But that motherfucker would think of something for 2 weeks if you let him. I said, "Man, we got it." I said, "This is it." I
He's
think they
no
got,
decision maker.
yeah, I think him and Carlisle got mad at me.
He's
'cause
the guy. He's the guy at the goddamn McDonald's. Goes, maybe I'll have a. No, how about a? No, not that. Oh, no, No. How are the? Well, maybe
Will you get
I.
your goddamn ass out of my...
Hold on, I'm thinking.
He's good. I mean, he has the right ideas. Like, yeah,
Right.
like, you should think some things out. But I mean, he was mad at first when he got that. He was like, he didn't like. I don't think he was.
you.
I don't think. Okay, he wasn't mad, but I think he's like,
Spill up your ass.
whatever, man.
Yeah,
Him and Carlisle, I don't think they were too keen about it. Cyrus, he got it right the base. Like, I like that.
Yeah.
I was like, all right, look, we got to go with this. I ain't got time to think about it. We got to
Spill.
go with it.
I said,
Spill.
hey,
So-
that's it.
And it's a good name. It's a one word. Look, it's one word. That was the most important thing to me because
Yeah.
I did say this. I said, whatever we have, if we can narrow it down to one word,
Yeah.
and that's-
Spill.com. Just say
Spill-
spill.com.
There you go.
It makes too much sense.
In fact, I was jealous because I was like, wow, I wish I had found that. I said, way to go, man.
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't. I just protested a lot of things. That's
Yeah,
all.
yeah.
One of the things that probably would have worked.
What was the
for-
worst? What was the worst?
The worst was probably something that would have worked the best as far as just
Yeah.
on search engines.
Yeah.
To me, was Trailer Trash.
Nah.
I said, look, I conceded because I said
Trailer trash?
trailer trash as in movie trailers.
Movie trailers.
But
yeah.
I've heard that name used so many times for things.
Yeah.
And I said if it helps the search engines, I'm gonna get voted down on it anyway.
Yeah.
So I will concede with it. But honestly,
wanna be proud of
I told him, I said it works the best as far as getting hits, but I think it's the worst name.
Right.
And that was the one that stuck out to me. And I said I hate it.
No.
I said I hate this fucking
No,
name.
I don't. Hey, I would have backed you. I said, man, fuck this name.
Well, there was another one. No, the worst name I think was. Well, I don't even want to get into it because it makes me look stupid. Somebody thought of a name that centered on a feature of mine that I had, and I was like, no.
Cinema.com.
But man, people do that all the time.
Yeah.
They movie this, movie that.
Blockbuster.com.
I hate that. All right. So let's move on to the next one
Yes.
here. Let's see. I'm just gonna read this. I don't know if this is a question or not.
I'm still down for jizz.com in case we get sued or something.
Well, if this one goes down, then we know we can fall back on.
Yes.
No, this is not a
Not good.
question here. No, it's just a statement. It's not. It's
Okay.
actually good. It's not. It's just a statement. Okay, 2 questions for you and co-host on Let's Do This.
Oh,
Should we do both of them? I mean, people taking advantage doing both. I mean,
better get
sneaking
ready.
2 questions in there.
I know those bastards. All right, I'm ready.
I've answered this before, man, but I'll answer it again. I'll answer
All
it
right.
quick.
What
The
is it?
first one is, what are some of your all-time favorite soundtracks?
Ugh.
I'll tell you real quick.
Yeah.
The Crow is one of my favorite.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. No shit.
Yeah, I think that's because, and I'll tell you why. I think that's a soundtrack that you get soundtracks that randomly throw in songs,
Right.
and sometimes they don't even have anything to do with the movie. But every song on the original Crow soundtrack fit the mood of the movie, and it told the story. Now, whether they meant to do that or not, maybe I'm reading too much into it.
Yeah.
But I thought the whole thing, you can listen to the song and hear it progress, and then watch that movie and kind of. In fact, I was disappointed how they used the songs in the movie because
Yeah.
I had the soundtrack before the movie came out, just by listening to it. And when I listened to it, and I was sampling it, I was like, I feel like I get the whole meaning behind this movie just by listening to this soundtrack. So that's
Damn.
one of my favorites.
That's a good one. Shit. Okay, as far as soundtracks go, I have Train Spotting in my head for some reason.
That's a good one.
I know it's one for a while. I was listening to that a lot, but damn. Okay, I'll just go with Train Spotting. That's all I can think of right now.
There's some
That okay. Fuck. Damn, that's a really good question. That or it's funny you said The Crow because I used to listen to the Crow soundtrack a lot too.
I just stole your answer.
You did. You did.
The Crow 2 soundtrack is also really good.
Crow 2, yes. As much as I mean, the movie at the time I saw it, I was like, it's all right. But the more I watch it, the more I hate it. But no, the soundtrack is still kick-ass. Oh, you know what? Another soundtrack to a bad movie, the Spawn soundtrack.
I got that, and that's a great soundtrack.
I loved that soundtrack. Even though the movie wasn't great.
A lot of those bands you don't even.
A lot of they're
not even
it was
around
a collaboration of different bands. Yeah.
It was a collaboration between hard rock and metal bands,
Hard rock,
and techno,
Techno type
electronic people.